Okay folks, today we're going to test this vintage Pioneer KP500 FM stereo cassette player. This is the real deal. The KP500, also known as the Super Tuner, was the top dog radio of, I guess this would be the early to mid 80s. And this was the highest, maybe late 70s. Anyway, this was just the highest quality piece you could get. It was the most regarded. Guys, if you worked at a pizza place or a movie theater or something, you might work for a month or longer before you could afford to even think about buying this unit. In the later 90s, when CD players came out, a lot of these got removed and just chucked in the trash, and not very many survived. So there's a lot of guys looking for them now to make their cars kind of period correct and have what they wanted in high school, and there's just not very many available. Anyway, this is a real nice one. You'll see more in the pictures, but it comes with the mounting bracket. The face is really nice, as you can see. Like, all of the labeling is easy to read. Cassette door's nice. The dial's nice. There's a little bit of dust inside the lens that if you took it apart you could clean that up. The case is really good shape. It looks to have the original paint on it. At some point someone swapped the wires out. It should be a little bit smaller gauge red wire here, and then a gray and a green wire that are smaller gauge. These are some kind of shielded wire. So the speaker is the signal there, and then same thing on the other one there. Anyway, you could swap those out if you wanted to, but the fact is, once you get it installed, no one's going to know anyway. But it should be mentioned. And we're going to test it today. We have it hooked to a 12-volt power supply, the correct speaker, and an antenna. And we have it tuned as far as it can go on the FM side of the dial here. And we're going to turn it on. So you can see it plays really nice. I can show you the tune. The stereo works when a stereo signal is tuned in. Can show you a few things here before we go too far. Let me show you that the balance works. So we're on the left channel now, so it's fully on the left. Then it'll fade out on the other side. What I'll do now is I'll switch to the other audio channel just to show you that the other audio channel works. So I just undid this one. Bear with me. I'm going to need 2 hands for this. Okay, so now we're hooked up to the other audio channel here, and I'm going to continue on this one. Another thing I should show you is the mute. So the mute, what it does is when you don't have a good stereo or a good signal tuned in, it'll mute the sound until you get to a good station. So it makes it a lot nicer to listen to. I'll turn it off just so we can see. See, you hear the static there? If we turn it on mute, then the mute will turn it off in between the stations, see? Really cool. Anyway, then loudness. Let's see. Say we like this station. Loudness just makes it a little bit louder. Kind of a gimmick, I don't know. ST mono. Oh, that'll turn it on stereo or mono. So stereo, mono. Okay. We'll show you again. We had the balance on, so we'll put this back to the center. Not that it matters. Bass. You can see the bass disappear. More bass. And then same with treble, less treble, more treble. Anyway, just a really nice working unit. I'm going to go a little faster here. As you can see, lots of stations. I'll show you it gets real loud here in a second too. Okay, so if we turn up the volume, gets way louder than you'd want.
Here we have that new stream from away. And Brett.
This is probably about the last station. You can see the dial keeps going, but 108 is right there, which is the end of FM. So if we go past it, I don't know what happens. Yeah, there's just nothing. Anyway, really nice working radio on both channels. Now we're going to test the cassette player. I can only find one cassette here, which is Andreas Vollenweider, and this appears to be an acoustic. There's no voices or anything, so it makes it kind of hard to hear, but it seems to play well. I think it plays a little bit slow, but you can make your own decision. It's kind of like I said, since there's no vocals. And it might be going exactly the right speed, actually. Anyway, we got that. We got fast forward here. And then we got reverse. Okay, and then finally we'll flip the tape over. So we got eject. The eject works. It seems to go a little bit slow just
in which to let go and unwind from the stresses of daily life.
Just because it's been sitting for a while. Whoa, almost knocked it
for over
over.
30 years
There we go,
with their
see.
detoxifying spas, saunas, therapeutic
So
massages.
I imagine it could use a couple drops of 3-in-1 oil or something. Not something that I was too interested in. Man, what side were we on? I guess we... I don't know what side we were on. I don't know if it really matters. Okay, so now we're back in. And then we'll try eject again. That's really what I wanted to do. Yeah, the eject will probably just get better as time goes on. It's been sitting with no lubrication for all this time, so it takes a while for the parts to get moving again. Yeah, you see it goes kind of slow there, but it's moving.
.com connects you with food
You can see it
support,
switches back
childcare
over to
assistance,
radio.
and more. First5California.com.
But it should work faster than that. There we go, see. Anyway, it's just probably needs a little bit of oil or just cleaning. But a really, really nice working unit. I don't know if I showed you guys this. The dial actually lights up on this thing. So at nighttime it looks amazing. But let me show you when we turn it off, you'll see that the dial will get all gray and the red pointer will disappear. Let me see if I can give us a little bit of shade here with this roll of towels, just to show you what it looks like. There you go. So anyway, really cool. So on, off, really sweet. I can't say enough about this Super Tuner, guys. If you've been looking for one, don't miss this one. I also have an 8-track version of this on my other listings, as well as a super rare lighted dealer sign for Super Tuner radios. And if you're a collector of this old audio stuff, this Super Tuner sign is amazing. Check out my other listings. I put it up starting at $9.99 with no reserve, so someone's going to get a deal. Don't miss it, guys. Thank you.